God renamed Jacob Israel, and Jacob had 10, 12 sons. One of them was Joseph, and Joseph was his favorite son. He gave him a coat of many colors to let him know how much he's proud of him and how good he was. But whatever the case, Joseph got his brothers so mad at him, they actually wanted to murder him. And they were going to do it. Till one of them interceded, one of the brothers interceded and said, listen, let's just take his coat, dip it in blood, and show it to Dad and tell Dad he's dead. And put him down a well. So however Joseph got him so mad at him, they put him down a well, I don't know. But anyway, they're feeding him, right? And they're going, well, if we keep going back to the well and feeding Joseph, we're going to get in real trouble. We're going to get caught. So what do? Let's sell him down the river into slavery to Egypt. So Joseph, having obeyed God, pleased his dad, got a coat of many colors, is put down a well, sent off into slavery in Egypt. And in Egypt he goes to work for Potiphar. Potiphar buys him. And he's so good and so obedient and so wonderful and all that he rises up through the ranks till he's foreman of Potiphar's entire estate. And he's doing his thing, and Mrs. Potiphar comes along and says, Joseph, everything you do works out so good. I want to see if a baby by you would work out that good, Joseph. Or, she says, maybe, Joseph, you're all talk, man. You're full of malarkey. You talk big. You have these great plans. I bet you couldn't get me pregnant if you tried. Whatever the case is, Joseph says, listen, not going to do it. Going to obey God. Not going to fuck you. So Mrs. Potiphar takes his coat away and says, he raped me. So if I was Joseph, I would be getting a thing about coats. But anyway, they take him off to prison. So he obeys God, he gets put in prison. And in prison he spends 2 years there. Here's about the king's dream. Here's about the 7 years of plenty, followed by the 7 years of famine. Goes to the king. They make all these barns and everything. 7 years later, the family comes to Egypt. And everything works out happy, and they live together until Joseph dies, at which point all of Egypt says, let's put them all in slavery. Or, Joseph was a slave and they brought the rest of his family to Egypt to be slaves with him, but they were just like exceptionally well-treated slaves or whatever. But anyway, the people hated the Israelites so much, they didn't just make them make bricks for pyramids, they took away the straw so it would be extra hard. So whatever the Israelites did, they really hacked the Egyptians off.